That shows that he is a compassionate person, in that he was merciful. But while he was thinking about it, God told him, the angel of the Lord told him not to worry. You can take Mary to be your wife, because what is in her is conceived by the Holy Spirit. So it is a virgin birth by the Holy Spirit. See, it's just virgin birth. We know that Mary has other children, correct? He has other brothers and sisters. How do we know? Later we shall see. So Jesus' custom, the Jewish custom, they were very harsh in the unwed marriage. What is a penalty? Most times, if you look in Deuteronomy chapter 22, they will stone. Those people who commit this type of crime, they will be punished with stoning. Stoning to death, yes. If you look in chapter 22, you can see how there is a moral laws. All the moral laws, they call the laws of morality in the times of the Old Testament. And also, when we look at it, he's not only a compassionate, he's a devoted husband, and he really takes care of the family. He works hard and support his wife and children. That's how he goes on, and he also can pay taxes. So he is a very lawful person. He did not go against the government and try to avoid tax or evade tax. See, so we can learn from Paul that we need to provide for the family. In 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 8, there's one verse, it says, but if any, that means anybody, any Christian, does not provide for his own family or own, and especially of his own household, he has denied the faith and is worse than an infidel or unbeliever. So as Christian parents or husbands, we need to provide for the family. We are the breadwinner, breadwinner. We are responsible to provide for the family. He is a responsible father to his children. He also, in addition to Jesus, he has other children like James, like Joseph, like Simon, like Judas, and sisters. Let's turn to Matthew chapter 13, verse 55. Just look at his family, big family. He has 4 brothers. 4 brothers and many sisters. How do I know? Verse 55 says, is not this the carpenter's son? Referring to Jesus' son. Why? Jesus went back to Nazareth and he says a prophet has no honor in his own country. Just like Pantarimis, people go back to Pantarimis, they don't welcome you if you suddenly preach the gospel. Very difficult. It's not impossible, but very difficult. Just like if we go back to our own hometown, they know you from the time you wear your shorts. They say, oh, this boy running around in shorts, now you want to preach to me. So it's very difficult. But, so this is what happens. It's not this the carpenter's son. It's not his mother called Mary and his brothers, James, Joseph, Simon, and Judas. And his sisters, are they all not all believers? Where then did this man get these things? So he has many brothers and sisters. So he was a foster parent to Jesus. The neighbors thought that Jesus was his son. So Jesus, when he began his ministry, he prepared himself until the age 30 years of age, being supposedly the son of Joseph. Let's just turn to Luke chapter 3. Somebody asked, he said, why is it that Jesus here is the son of Joseph and the son of Heli? And then in the other genealogy in Matthew, he says he is the son of Jacob. is there a discrepancy? So I have to check it out and see, oh yeah, there's different. If you look in verse 16, Matthew chapter 1, and to Jacob was born Joseph, the husband of Mary. And then here you look at this verse, and when he began his ministry, Jesus began being supposedly the son of Joseph, the son of Eli. What was the, later we found out that actually he is the son-in-law. I think they put in son-in-law of Eli. Eli. So the father-in-law of Joseph is Eli. The father is Jacob. If you look in the text later. In fact, there are a few people who they put in wrongly. Another one which we observe is actually Shealtiel. Shealtiel is also the son-in-law of Neri. If you look in Matthew chapter 1, it's only the son. So this is how it's not contradictory. It's the same. Sometimes they say father-in-law or mother-in-law, they mix it up in the sense that Eli. So this is foster parents. He's a son-in-law. So he knew the challenge of raising the extraordinary child. Why? Because Jesus was different from other child. He was difficult to, but no doubt it was difficult to raise because they cannot understand. He is a very hyperactive, very smart person. So he was able to debate with the teachers in the synagogue. He was trying to talk to them. Jesus was subject to Joseph and Mary. In Luke chapter 2 verse 51, Jesus was obedient to the parents because the parents teach them obedience. He continued to be in subjection to them. So you see, the whole family is a very beautiful family. Mary was obedient, Joseph was obedient, and Jesus was obedient. The thing we can learn is obedience to God. We need to obey God, to trust God. Then He will bless us. Look at his work. Joseph was a carpenter. Is this not a carpenter, the son of Mary? He was a carpenter. Joseph saw work as an honorable pursuit of a man. He need to work, he need to take care of the family. Remember, Paul says, if a man will not work, neither should he eat. We should work so that we can maintain ourselves and our family. Hard labor is not despised. Carpentry trade is not an easy job. It is a hard, grueling work to the people. Carpentry work is not like today. It's high-tech, mechanized carpentry, where they have the machine and just put in and come out with everything is done up. So he taught his trade to his son. We know very little about Joseph. After that, he seems to have died prior to Jesus' 30th year, because no mention was made during his public ministry. Jesus asked John to care for Mary at his death. Remember in John, he says, John, take care of mother, Mary, at his death. John chapter 19. So what are the things we can learn today?